Yo, what's up guys, Toonie here, back in our video, and today we got my Anime Expo haul, and I'm going to show you guys my experience. So as you may know, I typically go to like New York Comic Con and Anime NYC because I live in New York, but I flew all the way across the country just for Anime Expo, and it went amazing. So I did end up having my industry badge, and for a good amount of it I also had an exhibitor badge, helping out my friends and teams in the manga industry, so that was pretty cool, and I have my industry status as I worked in the industry. Overall, people will say this is my first Anime Expo, my first time in Los Angeles, California in general, first time on the West Coast even, and I had a really good time. I thought 4 days was honestly a good amount of time. I was able to explore everything. I know some people say, oh, you can't really explore it all in just 4 days. I thought I was able to, maybe not as much as Artist Alley, and a lot of panels did overlap, which was pretty upsetting. Like, especially for example, I was really interested in the Love Live panel featuring the voice actors. I waited in line for so long. It was basically pointless because it got filled up because they didn't do clear lines. So if you was in the panel before then, you could just say your seat and you just get automatically into the next one, which was a bit unfair as I was quite busy with the convention. I couldn't do as many panels as I wanted to. But overall, the merchandise was great. I spent a bit much money. I spent a lot, as you're gonna see in this haul video, so the merch was great. Of course, you know the golden rule of anime conventions, don't really buy scale figures. They're quite expensive, they're definitely overpriced, but it makes sense, they gotta make their money somehow, but me personally, I can't justify overspending for such expensive figures. In addition, it was pretty crowded as the tickets sold out, it was packed, but it didn't really smell as like typical anime conventions be like, oh, it stinks in there, bro. It was very open, so it didn't really smell. I didn't notice any smell issues, and even though it was insanely crowded, you was able to walk by pretty fine and check out booths. There's obviously quite big lines for like the more popular ones like Kadokawa, Aniplex, Viz Media, Butcher, stuff like that. Those are always pretty crowded. And the entertainment hall was also pretty cool, along with exhibitor. I did a lot of things outside of Anime Expo as well. I went to Super Nintendo World at Universal Studios with my friend. That was awesome. I checked out Little Tokyo, one of the most iconic spots if you're an anime fan checking out in Los Angeles. That was really cool. Went to a pretty sick concert. It was like EDM. I think it was day 0 of Anime Expo. That was awesome. And I was pretty much housing with 2 of my friends at a big studio Airbnb. The vibes were great. My overall LA experience was awesome. And then I even went to an industry party, which is my first time industry party because you know my age. So I was able to finally get in one of those. Now, let's get into this merch. I spent a bit amount of bucks, like a lot. I don't know if I'm going to put the total in the thumbnail to get the views or something like that, but let's just say I spent some bucks. All right, let's check it out. So first, let's show off the books. We don't have too many books. We're going to go in order. So I have like pins, books, CDs, figures, all that stuff. Let's show the books first. So I got this from the Denpa booth. This is the Fate Grand Order Chaldea scrapbook. So this is actually an early release from Denpa. I love what the manga publisher Denpa is doing. They also have the Today's Menu in the Emiya family, and they recently got Marching Comes Like a Lion, which is super unexpected for like a manga publisher. Denpa, I like what they're doing. Next up, I went to the Sekai booth, and I got this Clannad anthology, which is really cool. This is like from the visual novel. So they actually had a Kickstarter, and this is pretty cool. I got this anthology. If you don't know what an anthology is, it's basically a ton of short stories by different mangakas, I'd assume. So yep, got the Clannad one. This is pretty cool because it's not like a manga publisher, right? It's like the people who released the game in English. So really cool. Then I got this at Kinokuniya. This is the Boshi the Rock anthology. Boshi the Rock is still sealed. Boshi the Rock being one of the things I watched recently, and I'm obsessed with it. So when I saw this, it's pretty cool because it's like an anthology, and anthologies don't really release in English. So I was like, if I had to get something to Boshi the Rock, I think this one would be pretty cool, as I probably don't see it getting released in English. So that's a dub. Not much manga. Viz Media had the Death Note special edition for volume 1. It was sold out every time I went. I'd imagine if I tried hard enough, I could have got it, but I ended up not getting it. Let's see. Next, let's show off the buttons. I got a lot of buttons. There's like a gachapon machine in Little Tokyo. And so let's see what I got from that. I actually got this like pretty sick like Meta Knight little gachapon thing. That's pretty cool. I like Meta Knight. Really fun. And then I'm just gonna show you a ton of keychains. Some of them are from the Little Tokyo gachapon store, like Bandai. And then I got like a ton of Love Live stuff. So I got this Yo. Try to make sure I center it. You got this Yo pin, Best Girl. I got this Mikey pin, Tokyo Rangers. I got this Spikes family. You can tell this was like a blind bag. I don't really care about this one, but blind bag. I got this other Yo from Love Live. If you can tell, I got a lot of Love Live stuff this time. Let's see, I got this one. This is from the new spin-off Yohane. So I got Yo, which is super exciting because Yo is my first girl from Love Live, and I got her. I also got Rico, pretty cool, pretty cool. And then I got Hanamaru, nice. I'm trying to make sure it's all centered. There we go. Then I got this, which is really cool. I got I from Oshi. Let me stop looking at the camera. I don't want to make sure I'm centered. Then I got I from Oshinoko. I got Yohane from Oshinoko. I know some of them got the prices. No, from Love Live. I don't know why I said Oshinoko. Then I got this from Artist Alley. I believe this is from Hitsu, one of my favorite artists. I had to get the Gura keychain. Really nice, really nice. Awesome, so that was it for the keychains and buttons and all that. Now let's show off the CDs. So I got this at the Kinokuniya booth. I got Boshi the Rock. Got this CD by Aniplex. These are the songs that are in it. I'm honestly a bit uncertain what songs are in it. I like the key art of the soundtrack. I like Boshi the Rock, so got that. There's also a bit more of a premium one. It was like $60, so I'm pretty sure I included all the insert songs and music videos, but I didn't feel like spending $60 on a CD, but it was pretty cool. Then I got these two Love Live CDs. So I got the Best Collection of Muse, which is volume 1, which I'm very surprised I did not own. And then same for Love Live Sunshine right there. Pretty cool. Then I got this at the Kinokuniya booth as well. Got this Oshinoko vinyl. No, it's not a vinyl. It's like a big CD. It's not a big CD. It's a normal CD, but includes some other stuff. It's actually didn't open it yet, like the iconic idol from Yawasobi. So that was really, really cool. And I ended up getting the exclusive postcard. So that's really, really cool. So that was it for the CDs. Pretty cool stuff. I normally don't get CDs unless it's like, I suppose, Love Live. So it's cool to get like Boshi the Rock and Oshinoko. Next up, I've got a ton of acrylic stands, so I'll show those off. I got these from a ton of different booths. I got the Yo Watanabe from Love Live. I got this is from the Ami Ami booth. This is pretty cool. I thought the glitter was kind of whack, but now looking at it, I think it stands out more. So I'm actually quite the fan of it. I got this Radio Ava Asuka. Really cool. I actually had that in my Bai cart for quite some time, so it was pretty cool to get it in person. And let me show off the last one. This is like a keychain acrylic. This is like sort of like her in like an Instagram post. I thought this was really, really cool. I had to get that. I'm probably gonna put it on like my doorknob or something since it's pretty big. And I got these three from our booth called Rocket Panda Games. If you did not know, they publish a really sick fighting game, and they actually have Steins Gate in it, like Kurisu. So this is really cool. I'm a big fan of Phantom Breaker. Yeah, check it out. So I got some keychains, acrylic stands, some of the characters. There you go, right there. They obviously didn't have Kurisu just due to licensing issues. I can't imagine them printing a Kurisu acrylic stand. Even if it did, I went on like the last day at the last second. So I would imagine it would sell out regardless. So I got some characters I play, and I kind of asked like, yo, who's the best, most popular character? Because I didn't know, because it was buy two get one free. So they hooked it up. And I also, the final click stand, I got this huge Misaka from Index 3. So there's also an Index as well, but I just went with Misaka. So pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's see what to show off next. These are a bit random, but I went to the G Fuel booth. I'm actually wearing a G Fuel shirt, but I got this Naruto shaker. They were discounted, so I was like $5. And this one is actually only in the collector's edition of the Naruto. I think Sage Mode or Sengun. So I got this pretty good quality shaker cup, and I got this Dragon Ball one right there. I actually planned to wear a shirt I bought at Anime Expo, but I realized I already hit record, so I'm wearing this G Fuel shirt. Let's see, what do I show off next? Let's show off the Shikishi Boards. So there's like this little gotcha thing where if you get like a blue ball, a white ball, or a gold ball, so blue being the middle, white being the worst, and gold being the best, you could get some pretty cool Shikishi boards, and I ended up getting the blue one. So I got all these for $15, which is pretty good. It's a lot of key visual arts. So I got this Angel Beats one, like Christmas, right here, Christmas Angel right there. I forget her name, like Tenshin. I know I'm a big fan of Angel Beats. I'm just like brain farting. So I got that. Then I got this from Little Busters, as I'm not the most familiar with Little Busters, but I'm very familiar on key visual arts as a whole. And I got this other one from Little Busters. So overall for 15 bucks, it's pretty cool. And they also gave me these like postcards from Kia as well. So check those out. Pretty cool. I know like Summer Pockets was in there. I believe Rewrite. So let's see. Yeah, pretty cool. And Angel Beats as well. All right, what is next? What should we show off next? I guess we can show off the cards I got. So I got these card related things. If you did not know, I've been getting into card games again, like Y Shorts. I've been pretty heavily into it. I've been buying a lot of boxes, been getting a lot of good cards. So I ended up getting these somewhat pricey sleeves of Type Moon. So I got like Saber and Arcade right there. Pretty cool. I like the design for this. They're big expensive for sleeves, but it's $5 off. I was like, all right, let's do it. Then I got the storage holder. It's actually Railgun, so Misaka and Kuroko. I actually have a wall scroll of this. It was like a storage thing, so you fold and build it. You could like store your cards in. So which I actually needed. So that was pretty cool. I see something like Railgun related for my cards. I ended up buying some singles from this one vendor. So I got all these for like $15, I believe. So I got like just a lot of SRs. Nothing crazy, but there's a few cards I needed. As you can tell, there's some Fate and Railgun ones. And so here's what I spent the fat sacks. I spent a pretty big amount of money at the Grand Archive booth. So I do have a friend that works for Grand Archive. So this is like a card game. So yeah, if you ever heard of Grand Archive or if you're into card games, yeah, so this is his game, and I ended up buying a lot of boxes. In total, I bought like 12. But the return to investment was great because you pretty much get pretty much overvalue you pay for. The box was $30. The worst card you could pull is probably like $30. And that's the worst. There's so many other cards that are worth much more money. I actually pulled a SR Atomic Bomb, and someone wanted to buy it off me on site for $170. I was like, okay, because I actually pulled 2 of them. So legit, I sold a card for $170 that I pulled from a $30 box. Instant money. And I bought this deck box too to store my Grand Archive cards. I actually have an entire play set for this set, which is, so if you don't know, TCG has 4 cards. That's 4 of every card. And so it's a play set, so you pretty much build a deck with that. And yeah, so I got a full play set, and I got like a 80% of a second play set, which is pretty good. And I got a lot of good cards. So this is the Anime Expo promo card right here. So this is the non-foil, but if you have rolled a golden ball, you actually would get this foil one, which goes for quite a bit of money because this is like only at Anime Expo. So like you had to be there. And I got 2 of them. I got the hookup, super grateful for that. And then I got some pretty cool foil cards, which is pretty much a guaranteed 1 foil per box, which is 8 packs in a box. So these 2 are a bit pricey. These are like $200 per card. So that's pretty crazy. And those promo cards, the foil ones are like $150, $200. So you can see. Then I just got in general just a ton of promo cards, or a ton of foil cards. I know I could be showing these much better, but so yeah, just to put in perspective. So I definitely made some profit. Oh, one of them just fell. But I definitely made some profit in Grand Archive. Pretty cool. Honestly, check out the game. My friend ended up showing me and my other friend how to play the game, and the game was actually pretty good. Not actually like I was doubting it, but it's pretty good. Check it out. And then for the cards, I got this Love Live Sunshine playmat. This was pretty cool. This featured like all the characters. I'm actually kind of disappointed with it. I know this is officially licensed, so it's nothing cheap. It's from Japan Anime Games or something like that. I'm not a fan of the quality. It's pretty thin compared to my other playmats and mouse pads, and in general the print quality just isn't the best. It's just not a good quality playmat at all, in my opinion. I spent $25 on it. I'm not complaining because I do like the art, but I wish it was a bit better. This is super random, but I'm gonna show you my little Yoshi plush I bought at Super Nintendo World. There's that, and of course I had to get a Yoshi keychain for Super Nintendo World, and I got the power-up band. So you already know how to go all Yoshi. Okay, next up we're gonna show off the figures, and then we're gonna go to the art prints and then the wall scroll, send it off. So for the figures, we got 2 loose ones. We got this Rem from ReZero, or Rem from ReZero. So look at that. I got this one for a really good price. It was like $20. So it's pretty cool. I like the winter outfit. Pretty cool. I actually haven't seen this one. So really nice. This is pretty good. I believe it's Coreful from Taito, and it's honestly really good quality. And then I got this Yo figure from Love Live, which I actually own this figure already. I ended up buying it when I already own it. What a rookie move. What a rookie move. I don't know why I said it like that. Rookie mistake. I know. Then I got these 2 Railgun figures. You're probably like, yo, this dude is down bad. I know, but I had to get them. I got Misaka and Misaki. If you know, you know. I like Tuaru. Yeah, I'm not gonna open these quite yet, but they will be opened eventually. But I ended up getting both of these. Yeah, you have your opinions on it. I paid a pretty good price for them. This one I actually bought out Little Tokyo, and this one I got at the convention. I was kind of sad I couldn't complete the set, but on day 4, I found Misaki. So overall, I'm pretty happy about it. Let me know, are those figures too down bad? I don't want to show my mom yet, so I'm kind of hiding these, but I don't think it's too bad personally, but others might. There was a 1/4 scale Misaka figure that I posted on Twitter. That was pretty down bad. Now that one is a bit more questionable, but I also want it. Next up, we got this Nino Nakano from Quintuplets. This one's pretty cool. It's a wedding version. The box is a bit beat up, so I'm not gonna open it quite yet. But no, I said Nino. I said Miku. Miku is best girl, so I got best girl as a wedding for him. As you know, she should have been the winner in wearing this, but that's not what happened. But I digress. So it's pretty cool. I like Miku, and honestly, the figure is pretty good quality. It was a day 4 sale. So I got this for like 15 bucks. You can't beat that. Then for the final figures I got a set of Love Live and Ninjoroids. So I got this Yo and Yohane, my 2 favorite characters from Sunshine. So this is pretty cool. I'm not gonna open these quite yet. I don't know if I'm actually gonna open these. These are actually a bit more rare compared to your standard Ninjoroids. And I got them for a really good deal. I believe Yo was $80 and Yoshiko was 90, and I ended up offering him a good deal. So I got I think I paid 120 for both, because if you do the math, it's like 170. So I saved over 50. I saved $50. So I can't complain. I'm pretty happy. But there was a Ninja I really wanted. I wanted Nagisa for Clannad, and it was $150. But I know the value of the aftermarket, especially for that figure. I knew it was a good deal, but in my head, I'm like, dude, $150 for an Nindroid? That's pretty expensive. But I know it goes for like $400. I should have bought it. I went back the next day. It said, oh, it's sold out. I was so upset, but maybe my wallet's a bit happier I didn't get it. But one day I will have it. Will it be over $150? Who knows? So that was it for the figures. I know, right? I didn't get a scale figure or anything. Like I said, it's not best to get some scale figures from conventions. They're a bit expensive. And now let's show off the art prints. So I got pretty much 3 artists I went to. I do not remember their names. If you are familiar with their artwork, please let me know in the comment section below for I could give credits due in the description. But yeah, I got some pretty cool art prints. So let's just go through them. So I got this Pokemon one of Dawn going through Sinnoh or Ikari. Look at that. That's really cool. I love this print so much. I love Sinnoh region. Sinnoh is one of my favorite regions of all time. So I'm obsessed with that print. Then I got this Breath of the Wild print of Link and Zelda. Really, really cool. Let me know if you guys have been playing Breath of the Wild 2, Tears of Kingdom. Love that print. Then I also got this Dress Up Darling print. This is one of the more recent anime I finished. I didn't watch it when it was airing, so Marin, it's pretty good. I like Dress Up Darling. I had to get a print for it. It was fresh in the mind. And then one of my favorite seasonals is Licorice Recoil. This anime really stuck with me. It stood out with me through the season. It ended up being like really one of my favorite anime, probably even in my top 15. So I love the girls, and this artwork is stunning. I love it so much. And as I mentioned before, Boshi the Rock. Check that out. Look at them in their maid uniform, just working. Look at that. Love it, love it. And then I got some more prints. I believe those are all from the same artist, so shout out to that artist. Hopefully it is. I don't want to mistake anything, but that was a great pickup. Then I got this Lena from 8686. If you have not watched 86, please do. It's a banger. So I got this right here. Lena. Nice. Probably my top 10. I was so excited to see 86 merch. You never see that nowadays. That was really cool. Then I got this Oshinoko print right there. And it was all like, these artists always do like buy 3 get 1 free, or buy 2 get 1 like $10 off. So I already know I got some good deals on them. Okay, then I got these larger ones. Let's open these up. So I haven't seen this anime. It was buy something get 1 free, and I couldn't pick out on another one. This is the anime I was gonna watch, but I ended up not watching it. But now I bought a print of it because it was the free one. So I got this Wandering Witch Elena, which is an anime I really want to watch. So there's that. I'm gonna watch that eventually. I got this awesome Alice print from SAO with her dragon as an injured knight. Really, really cool. I love this. I got this. I was super surprised to see this. I got the Shiki from Garden of Sinners. You'd never see Garden of Sinners merch. So it was really cool. This artist had a lot of niche titles. They typically don't see other artists draw. So I was like, oh, I gotta support this. You have taste. I'm like, oh, I gotta get the bangers. And then I actually bought the last one of this one. I got this Kurumi from Dead Alive right here. As you can tell, they got the little sticker here. This was actually taken from the booth. I was like, oh, is that the last one? And she's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Like, but I can't sell you the one that I have display. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. But they spent so long on it, I didn't want them to take off this because I just felt bad. So it's honestly not a big deal. So got this Kurumi. Next up, let's show the wall scrolls. And I realized I have to show the shirts as well. So after the wall scrolls, we're going to show the shirts. So I got this print, not this print. I got this wall scroll official from the Quintessential Quintuplets. This is actually a light novel illustration. Hopefully the camera picks it up all. But I got this light novel illustration. I believe this is from C Market, like Comic Kit 94, something like that. So, or 98. So this is really cool. This is a very rarer wall scroll you don't see every day. Then I got this Boshi the Rock one. Love the girls. Look at them. Really, really cool. Let me know who's your best girl on Boshi the Rock. I gotta go with Kita. Oh, so good, so good. If you haven't watched Boshi the Rock, please do. Now I got a little story for this. So this is a very rare wall scroll tapestry, and I'm so glad to own it. This is actually from, if you remember the anthology I showed you, I got this. Oh, it's so good. I got this Clannad B2 tapestry, and you probably think, oh, just a Clannad wall scroll. So this is actually, if you pretty much support their Kickstarter for the release of Clannad, you get one of the tapestries as a bonus. And I did not do that. I should have, but I didn't. And they were selling a very, very select few, like the last stock they had in the warehouse of these tapestries. And I was like, oh man, do you guys still have these? And it was like, no, we sold out. And I was like, oh, as expected, because they're pretty expensive in the aftermarket. The next day I came and he had this wall scroll on display. I was like, oh, no way, did you have one still? Because I saw it on display. Last time I didn't. It's like, oh yeah, I remember. And the guy at the work at the booth was like, oh yeah, I remember you mentioned it. I actually had one in the hotel and I thought I'd bring it. I'm glad you came and stopped by again. And he sold it to me for retail. And I am over the moon excited about this. This is one of my favorite wall scrolls in my collection, and it's gonna look great in my room once I find a spot for it. Then for the final wall scroll, there's this crazy tight moon booth just full of wall scrolls, exclusive merchandise, some really rare stuff, and I had to get this one. This is for, oh, it's actually upside down. This is for the 3rd anniversary of Fate Grand Order. So as you can see, it fits. It shows like Saber, Jean d'Arc, and Mashu. Look at that. I love this artwork so much. I was actually getting this off Bai a very long time ago, but I had a friend outbid me, and then his order got canceled. So my revenge is here because I got it for a pretty good deal, and I didn't got to deal with like Japan shipping prices being absurd. So overall, I'm very excited with the wall scrolls I got. All right, now let's show off the shirts. So some of these are not open yet. I'm gonna leave them sealed just for now because I gotta do laundry. I gotta clean up my closet. But I got this Omocat shirt of Hollow Myth. So if you know about Omocat and Hollow Myth, you probably are very familiar with this design. I know it's not open. I apologize. Then I got this Boshi the Rock shirt of like the band logo. Really cool. Got this from the Aniplex booth. Really, really cool. It was a bit expensive for what it is, but it's pretty cool. And then I actually checked out the Trash Taste booth, which is really cool. I didn't see the boys, of course, but I ended up getting some shirts. So I got this white shirt right here for the Trash Taste booth. I ended up sizing up on this. I don't know. The guy said it was like true to size, but it looked a bit smaller to my eyes. So I ended up sizing up on that. I don't know if it was a good call. I haven't worn it yet. Then I got this black shirt. I kind of regret buying it. I don't like the design too much, but it's Trash Taste. So I had to get it. And there's nothing on the back. So I got that. Then I got this Love Life shirt. You can see it very briefly, but it says Accords on it. Check this out. I actually found the artwork where the shirt originates from. I've been obsessed with this artwork. And when I saw the shirt of this in my size, I was like, oh, I gotta get this. So really cool. Then I got this Genshin Impact shirt where you cannot tell since it's in the back, but I'm gonna show a picture there. This is honestly really cool. I don't play Genshin Impact too much, but with the shirt design, it was pretty sick. And yup, and that was my Anime Expo haul. So as you can tell, I went a bit crazy. I ended up having to buy an entirely separate suitcase just for the haul, and the haul was pretty good. There's a few things I wish I would have got, a few things I kind of like, but overall, super happy with my haul. And this is the trip I've been working for. I've been working super hard recently, and taking a trip to LA, the biggest convention in the United States, I had to go all out. I had to get my money's worth, and I had to have a great time, in which I all did. Alright guys, let me know if you went to Anime Expo and tell me about your experience. I would love to hear it. Overall, LA Anime Expo was a great experience for me. If you follow my Twitter, my Instagram, you saw live coverage of me and my whole adventure. And if you want to see more adventures I take, because I post stuff a lot of times, make sure to follow me there. Alright guys, so subscribe, like this video, and peace. What you do, stay awesome.